Senate Bill 99 has been on hold since 2023, as groups like the ACLU of Montana sought a ruling that it violated fundamental rights. This week, a district judge in Missoula sided with the plaintiffs.
There's no room for the legislature to try to pass bills based on discriminatory intent because our right to privacy is strong.
District Judge Jason Marks held a hearing last month as both sides sought an immediate judgment in their favor. The state of Montana defended the law as a reasonable way to protect minors from what they said could be the long-term harms of gender transition procedures. But plaintiffs said it violated transgender youth's right to privacy and equal protection. Marks ruled Wednesday that the state hadn't met their burden to show a bona fide health risk from these procedures. Akila Deernose, executive director of the ACLU of Montana, said the decision was a relief for those who challenged the law.
For those years that the law was paused, there was still great uncertainty about what their future would be if we didn't win the case, and for some people, that could look like whether or not they could continue to reside in Montana because the ban on health care at issue in this case was life-saving care.
But this ruling is not going to be the end of the case. A spokesperson for Attorney General Austin Knudson's office said in a statement, quote, "Yet again, the Montana judiciary ignored the will of Montanans and went out of its way to advance the woke agendas of their political allies before the state could get a fair trial. We plan to appeal this outrageous rejection of common sense that puts the well-being of Montana's most vulnerable children at stake." While SB 99 remained on hold, the legislature passed several other bills this session that address gender transition procedures. One of them, signed into law by Governor Greg Gianforte, would allow people who underwent those procedures as minors to sue for damages. The ACLU is also challenging House Bill 121, which requires people to use the bathroom that aligns with their sex at birth. In Helena, Jonathan Amberian, MTN News.